online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hello, welcome back. It's the Fosters After Show, AFTERBUZZ TV. We're so excited to be back for Over Under. It's the winter premiere of season 2. And before we get into it, we have a very special announcement. We've adopted. Hello! In the vein of the show.
We're fostering her right now. And then the adoption will happen in 2 weeks.
Well, in 108 days, when Callie's go through, we're going to make it official with Hannah.
She is part of the Leff Masters Giorgi family now.
I love it.
We're so excited. Please introduce yourself, give like a quick bio, but nothing more than a sentence.
Okay, well that's great. My name's Hannah, you guys. I'm from Kentucky. That's always the easiest bio
Perfect, thank
to
you
get.
so much. Okay,
Kentucky.
Wonderful, and she's been watching Fosters all along. We're happy to have you. Welcome.
Thanks, guys.
She'll be here indefinitely.
Yes.
Well, as long as Sophia doesn't throw away the contract.
Yeah, as long as nobody rips up the papers.
Okay, hi guys, I'm Jeffrey Masters.
Hey guys, Jillian Leff.
And your girl, Steffi G.
Yo, yo, yo. So, no surprises. Once again, the Fosters is back, and it's drama.
Yes.
Drama, y'all. Drama alert. Sound the alarms. Everyone's in heat.
Everyone is
Everyone is in heat. Everyone is coupling up. Any initial thoughts going through?
I was gonna make a joke of it, and I'm not going to. It's so I was gonna be Sophia for like a second. I can't be melodramatic.
Oh, we can't
Nor
do that today.
promote that.
Don't be
Oh,
melodramatic.
no. Okay, well, tell me about this. We got a big Browley update. What did you
Yes.
think?
Oh my god. Okay, wait, first of all,
No, I already said. I actually mentioned it. It's gonna be an epic love story. I know all of us Bradley followers. It's not over. We know it from the deepest
Some deepest what?
bottom of my heart.
Part of your what?
I don't know.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
well, first of all, the fans on social media spoiled it for me. Guys, get some chill, okay?
Oh, that's right. We're filming on Tuesday nights.
I know. So they tweeted and they were like, oh, Jill and Steph, Browley shippers are going to be really sad about this episode. And sure enough, like, the Browley ship sank.
It did.
Which is
But it's okay.
disappointing.
It didn't though. It's gonna start back
It
up.
didn't.
It's
And you
just
know what?
the beginning.
It's just the beginning, and they did it how we all love it. Like, absence makes the heart grow fonder. So
Absolutely.
it's like good when you can't be together. Like I said, every time we're on the show, that forbidden love is the best.
Okay,
love.
Hannah, are you Team Browley going forward?
absolutely.
Oh, okay.
See, I wasn't originally though. I wasn't originally
were
at the
Team
very
Wally?
beginning, and all of a sudden, over the past season, I love them. I love him.
Okay.
I really do.
So Brandon says, I'm done. Do we actually think it's done?
He's
No.
trying to be done. That's
Yeah.
it.
He's trying to turn it down.
He's trying to turn it down.
He doesn't
Yeah.
know what he wants. I feel like his saying that he wants to go on tour at the end of the episode is his last ditch effort to be like, let's try and make this thing with Lou work. Even though I really do think that they make sense.
Yeah.
I feel like musically
They do, but the
gel.
chemistry's not there. You can tell every time he looks at her, he's like, dang, I wish I was more into you, but I'm not.
No, I disagree. I think he's really into her.
Yeah.
I think he's into the music with her. I
Yes.
don't know. She's never gonna be Callie.
She's-
She's
yeah.
not. I do like her though.
Okay, but going off your epic love story prediction, this is like Romeo and Juliet. She's Paris, and that's a great person, rich family, possible prince. This is a good suitor.
No, she's Rosaline.
No, I can't accept that.
Why? No. It's just.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I think that he's going on tour because he likes the band. He likes Lou. He's invested in music, obviously.
He's going on tour because he's afraid to commit to the Idlewild. Because he already had to accept the fact that he couldn't
Because he's afraid
be part
his
of
fingers
classical
can't
music
do
anymore.
it.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh.
I think he's just more scared of it than anything.
But he tried this episode.
He did.
That was the first time we've seen him actually sit down and be like, can I do this?
He's like, what am I doing?
Maybe.
All this classical music makes me think of Callie.
Well, not just being emo and defeated, because we've seen him play note, brooding.
You know what? Maybe that's why he's done. He's like, I need more pain to play better.
Okay, I'm not gonna believe he's going on tour until he's actually like in the bus, shutting the door.
Right.
You know,
Who says they're gonna have a
Albuquerque.
bus? They'd be in a broke ass car. You
Right? I know.
because it's a TV show. No, I think he's definitely going Idlewild.
I think
Yeah.
I do.
No,
He
I
has-
don't want him to do it.
Oh, you want to do the tour?
Yeah, I do actually. Just because I think it'll be a cool experience for him. I think it'll rough up his character a little bit, and
Yeah.
I like the idea of that.
Well,
Okay.
Ooh, he might come back and be like, "Hey, Callie."
But this is the thing. So the show got renewed for season 3 recently.
Right.
Yeah.
But we've never seen the show in the summertime, right?
No, we do.
We did?
No,
No, I'm saying like them in the summer and not in school.
Right.
Oh.
No.
Like we've never
Okay.
seen them for a prolonged period of time out of school. So I wonder really if they're going to show this
Where it's not focused on
touring
Anchor
or this Idlewild, or it's just going to be, you know, we come back in June, which I think is when the show comes back, but don't quote me.
Yeah.
And
Summer,
it's,
yeah.
and it's just there. Like, and they're a new school year, fresh start.
Oh, and it could be like, how was touring or
Right.
how was
They probably
Idlewild?
will.
Yeah.
No, I think that'd be a really awesome opportunity to see them like out in the world.
Well, I
agree.
can see them just coming back, and then the way they always do it, have flashbacks of what happened during his tour.
I don't know, but whatever they do, they need to pull out all the stops because it was tooth and nails to get this renewal. Even though we
Was
love
it?
the show, there was a Twitter campaign happening. I mean, the Fosters fans are rabid, but they just announced the renewal for season 3, which means that when they finished production for season 2, they hadn't started anything.
Oh wow.
Because they didn't know yet.
So, I mean, it was one of the things that was on the chopping block.
Right.
I can't believe that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we have to see because, like every other show, it just had to build up its fan base now. Now there's more going on, so it's good.
You know what though? This just like show fits what ABC Family's trying to do.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You know, it's not a family. I mean, it's a family network, but like you know, it does edgy stuff. It has this awesome new like docu series about like they're doing some really cool things coming up.
And I don't feel like everything that's going on, it's not, oh, that's so corny, that wouldn't happen. Like, it's just, this is all real stuff.
yeah,
But they're also shifting. Because remember last year they were talking about how people are leaving the network, people are joining the network, and their content's sort of going to change. So, I mean, I'm happy that The Fosters is back and will be, you know, bringing season 3 to you guys. But I just wonder how they're going to top themselves. Because honestly, like, I thought that there was nothing else they could talk about, but then they brought in an AA meeting this episode and suicide. And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
there's
Well,
other stuff to talk about.
But The Fosters has potential of it being like something like Friends, like nothing huge, just day-to-day things. Like you can
you're
still
right.
watch it because there's enough
Yeah.
of different characters, their dynamics, ages.
and they're
All of it's enough to
Yeah.
be just regular day stuff.
I agree. And their handling of situations is like in a, I don't want to say like, it's a family friendly way. It's like where like kids can watch it and still get it, but not like be like offended. It's not like thrown in your face.
Right.
You know, there might, if there is a sex scene, it's going to be like the sheet coming down and being like, that was cute, not like the actual act.
Yes, exactly. and I hear oh, sorry.
Sorry. Well, and they keep adding new like family members and extensions of family.
You're right.
They can always keep going on that.
They can.
There's a lot of kids.
Right. I mean, I think that we should jump to it. Jesus went to the AA meeting. We find out that Anna's pregnant. Another half sibling.
Right?
Holy-
Another half.
It has to be Mike's though, right?
Yes, yeah, I'm on your page.
Yeah.
I'm
It
like,
does.
Wait,
Yeah.
say it. Okay, sorry. You guys think it's Mike Danley Nucci.
I was like,
Danny
there is a
Nucci.
baby nooch in her belly. I think.
Probably because one, Anna is beautiful. Two,
What?
Obviously, Mike comforts himself in those that he has something in common with.
So this will be like Brandon's half brother and Jesus and Mariana's
Exactly.
half brother.
Yeah.
It'll make them like really, really connected as family, and you know what I mean. And more
They
than
have
just
they have like a
Definitely.
blood
Full
shareable,
circle.
yeah.
I always
Which I
said
think would be kind of great.
Yeah, I think
I love seeing Danny like interact with like Jesus and the kids. I like that like male energy. It's like cool and different. Like I think they need it. Every son needs a father.
But
That's
I
what I'm
also
saying.
I wonder how pregnant she is because I don't know how long she's been sober for. Did she say?
It's
No,
been a
but
while.
Jesus has seen her get to, like certain coins. So like
But
at
here's
least
the thing,
30
though. Without showing, she could be
days.
like she could be 3 months.
Well, no. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Did she get pregnant when she was high, or did she get pregnant when she was clean? We don't know this.
Well,
know
if it
this,
was
that's
Danny and
true.
Nucci, they met when she was clean.
Right.
Right.
And if it wasn't, then ooh, who knows who the daddy is?
Okay, I'm
Ooh.
curious to see what the fans think because y'all connected these lines of it's Danny and
Yeah.
Nucci so
By
fast.
the way,
and
hi fans, we missed you guys.
Good to see ya. It never crossed my mind though about Mike. Danny Nucci
Really?
being the father. Never.
No, I think because they've spent so much time together, and I can only imagine when you're with someone on that specific level where you're, to teach us to learn again, and he's teaching her how to like read the books and do this and do that. You see someone differently.
Look how close Danny and Mike got because they thought that they were on that same playing field of recovering alcoholism,
Right.
and
Right.
like they forged this bond really quickly. I mean, look how fast she moved in.
Yes.
Well, and who
She was
else would it
dependent on
be? I just don't know who else it would be, and then they'd have to bring a whole another like character storyline or be like, well, I just got knocked up when I was high, like you know what I mean?
Well, that would make sense though.
I guess
She could have
No.
easily had sex the last time for some more.
Yeah.
Right?
Drugs.
And that was her ending of it all, and she was like,
she's like, oh,
gotta
I'm
get
knocked up
sober.
now. Right.
I'm still saying that
Maybe.
Hurricane Danny's gonna come back and she's gonna be like, Brandon, I'm pregnant with your child.
I will. Oh my
I'm not
gosh.
saying writers you should do that, but like I'm kind of saying you should do that.
And if you do, make sure that Stephanie beats the.
Okay. Do you think we're going to see Danny come back just to tie up the storyline, or are you guys fine with the way it ended? Her in a cop car.
Oh yeah, I'm
Oh.
fine with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's never done.
It is.
Gia, go home, Gia.
What?
Gia was her character on Full House.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, when
Sorry.
she didn't have the baby in real life, they like announced it. I mean, she gave birth, but I was like, oh, they could have used her like pregnant belly
Oh,
as
yeah.
Brandon's.
Missed opportunity.
Drama. So, speaking of missed opportunities, Jesus misses the dance show.
Yes.
Is that
For
a good
that.
segue for you guys?
I know, and you know, it's so nuts to always see Jesus get emotional about him and Anna, or like he was almost hurt by it. Of course, because in his mind he's thinking.
But
That's
also,
not-
like, this new child is gonna get like the sober
That's my
mom.
point.
He's getting the mom he
thinking what
deserved.
He wanted,
Yes.
right? That's
Yeah.
unfortunate. That's what sucks about adoption, though, too, is that you're always in between. I've only seen one show recently where he's describing to someone. He's like, "Yeah, I was adopted. I never sought out my parents. My adopted parents were fine. I never cared to meet who they were. But I don't. It's always like where someone has an internal issue
Yeah.
because they need to know where they came from."
You know, did you guys see the movie that came out last year, Short Term 12?
Yes, I love it.
It's wonderful. It like won like the Sundance like Best Script Award, and then it didn't even go to Sundance next year. But I saw it recently with like Brie Larson and John Gallagher Jr.
so wonderful.
Yeah, they work in a shelter. Is it like a home?
I always
a
wondered
foster
technically
home.
what it is.
I think like for our use of words, it's a foster home, but it's like a wonderful, like very like realistic movie about
yeah.
like the like
The
issues that these
system
kids,
and-
the system, and like
Oh man.
And all those kids who are in it are starting to book like crazy.
yeah.
Yeah,
Are they?
it's
That's
really
good.
good.
But,
Y'all gotta see
It sounds like a movie where they would be booked after that.
Yeah, and it's like we said about the Fosters, like we've never seen a TV show with like about a foster home. Like again, like the movie, I was like, why have I never seen this on TV before?
Yeah,
It's great.
watch it.
Yeah. Okay, but back to the Fosters. I think this is a good.
You know, the entire time that I was thinking of Jesus and Anna, I really had to think back to that delicious scene where we saw Jesus working out in the garage.
The new home gym.
Yeah, the home gym, and he's Brandon's personal trainer. But the one question that I had was, the tattoo was never brought up again. The script Haley that he has on his side.
It's true.
Well, I mean,
When is that?
It'll be brought up eventually.
Yeah.
But
It's
when?
a tattoo.
When?
It's just the first episode. Calm down.
I can't handle this, Jeff. Can't handle
No, I
it.
agree. That's going to be like the big D for drama. It's going to be the big drama of the season.
He's gonna be good about hiding it, and then eventually, when summer comes along or something like that, everyone's gonna see. It's gonna be its own entire issue.
Because Haley knows that he has it.
Haley's
Well,
a
they're-
psycho,
yes,
even
and
in
they're
this
gonna-
first episode.
Crazy, and they're gonna break up before anybody finds out, and then I think that's when he'll kind of be like, "Oh my
Look
god, I
at
got
your
a
baby,
tattoo with
too.
yeah."
And the one thing I wanted to bring up about Haley too, first of all, loved her in this episode because she has those crazy eyes. But Caitlin Carver, who plays Haley, we had her on the show before. Her career is like taking off. She's actually going to be in the movie Paper Towns. It's the new
Oh, wow.
John Green book, or it's not new, but it's a movie
The remake
make
of it, right.
of the John Green book Paper Towns, and he did The Fault in Our Stars with Shailene Woodley and Ansel Elgort. So she's going to be in that, and also it stars Cara Delevingne, who's a model. She's friends with Kendall Jenner and all those girls. But yeah, she was posting a bunch of pictures from set, so she has a pretty significant part.
That's good.
And she's just been booking stuff like crazy. So go
Didn't we say that
Caitlin.
before too? That a lot of careers start at ABC Family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. It's true,
That's
but
awesome.
she's still hanging in there with us.
ABC family, what's up?
Also, though, Haley gave us some like good dancing today.
Yes.
They all did.
Oh
She
my
did with that
gosh.
splits, booty pop,
She was
pop, booty pop.
twerking hard.
She was twerking extra.
Yeah, I know that too. When Chris came, the choreographer, to talk to us about like doing the show, he said that Mariana has like very little dance experience. She's doing amazing.
She
Yeah,
did really
Sierra killed it. She killed it.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Because that's difficult, especially to do on camera, especially to be her age. I would be very intimidated. Like, no, I want to look good if I'm going to do it, though.
No,
Yeah.
and I think Hayden's mom, Jude's mom in real life, actually said that I feel like it was Sierra's choice to do that. She wanted to do something that she was kind of like nervous about and
Right.
scared
Really?
of.
Oh,
So,
sweet.
That's
Yeah.
really awesome. But I had to laugh about those hammer pants that they had on the
Oh
whole
my god!
time.
Wait, I
It
call
cracked
them.
me up.
I call them. They were poopy pants. Okay, so this is like a thing, right? It kind of looks like you pooped your pants. Like
Yeah.
they're saggy in the crotch. They're called drop crotch pants, but like they're poopy
They're like
pants.
MC Hammer pants.
Yeah.
But they're also to make everyone look good because you can show them the
can,
drip
like,
and
move them.
cover
And
what
you could
you
like
need.
hide your diaper in there.
You can hide.
Absolutely.
Well, you can
smuggle a
hide
lot.
your stomach. They all look like everyone's body looks great.
You're
Really?
right. Yeah.
I'm obsessed with Caitlyn though.
yeah.
I love when she's like being nice but like bitchy. Oh my god, can
Oh,
we
I
say
know.
that? Bleep. I love that like her like list of rules.
Oh, I loved how she put the paper out. Yeah. I was like, you're so funny. Get out of here. Okay.
She's the new Talia.
She is
She
the new
is.
Talia.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I really hope now that Sierra Mariana has broken off and created her new dance team with Tia. I really want to see Tia more often.
I love her.
Yeah, Tia's, I like her character also. And thanks to Matt, he's bringing some like swag into Sierra's, or to Mariana's life.
I think they're moving too fast.
Which what is
young.
Lena saying about you deserve...
She's
Matt
young.
has been nothing but good to whatever.
He's wonderful.
Well, she's
what did
young.
Lena
Look at
say?
Jude. Jude's all
In the
about
preview.
trying to get experiences, and no one's saying he's too
Oh.
young.
Don't bring Jude into this. My God.
Hey, Gavin, looking good, baby, looking good.
God.
Sorry about it, JT.
Matt and
Austin.
Mariana are a great team.
Matt and Mariana,
They
I
are.
think they're a
Yeah.
fantastic
Yeah.
team. And his hair and beautiful girlish like looks.
Okay, so Steph's making fun of me because when they were kissing during the episode,
like, "Who are those two
I was like,
girls?"
who are those girls?
Oh my God, it's two girls.
More
kissing. It's two
lesbians. This
girls.
is so
I know.
exciting.
Right?
False.
He has very effeminate features. Okay.
It's pretty.
Just kidding, my
love
glasses
pretty
are off.
boys.
It's fine.
I don't know. I think that they're good, but also, I don't know. Like we've seen how influenced she has been with other guys previously. So I feel like her guard is down now, and I'm not saying she's gonna like hand her panties to somebody again,
I forgot about
but
that.
I'm saying she might give it up.
Well, I feel like he's not necessarily pushing it, but if she did, this is someone who she's being more herself around.
Yes.
So if
I
you're
agree.
going to, I mean, that's the way to go about it.
He's the one to do it with.
He's the one
Yeah.
to do it with, looking like that. Shoot.
So young, so young.
But she's not like writing poetry for the competition. Like she's doing her thing and he's
Yeah.
supporting her in like the
Yeah.
endeavor that she's chosen. Amen, sister.
And he brought her
Amen.
flowers.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, and didn't
Cool
he,
points.
He was the one who helped her with like her culture and everything too. He like brought her back to reality on that. I think he's great.
He's like, I
love
like
him.
who you are
Yeah.
inside.
And then she dyed her hair back, and it looks good.
Yeah.
It looks
goodness.
so good.
Oh,
she
yeah.
was flipping
Sorry,
it.
Esmeralda. See ya.
That ratchet wig needed to go.
Was that the wig's name? Esmeralda?
Yeah, Esmeralda was the wig's name.
Oh my god. With everything so intertwined though, Matt is in the band with Brandon and Brandon is like dating Lou and Matt's dating Mariana. Like there's so many potentials for breakups to like ruin everything.
I love it
True.
because this really is high school, though.
Yes.
Yes.
I loved when Matt
Good old days.
made the Fleetwood Mac reference.
Oh, I know.
And then the No Doubt reference, and I'm like, I know both those references.
Right?
So
I
like,
know.
I guess I'm old. I don't know.
Mariana's like, which I didn't really know until he explained it. Did you know Gwen Stefani was dating the drummer guy? Or was it?
Crazy
All right.
guys.
I loved it.
Also, very briefly, Lou and Brandon, their song Crossfire, I think it's called, they sounded great.
They
yeah.
harmonized so well together.
Yeah, the girl that plays Lou, she actually tweeted out that video. I want to say it was pretty early yesterday, so I got to see that.
What do you mean, a video?
She tweeted out the
Oh,
scene.
did they have like a full? Oh, just the scene.
Yeah,
Okay.
so she tweeted out the scene with the song in it, but they've been releasing the songs. They had their, I think it was like a little EP they released with 3 or 4
Nice.
tracks.
Good for David Lambert.
Oh, yeah, with the band name.
Yeah, so I'm sure that they'll be doing that again.
That's awesome.
In the coming season, because the songs are great. Whoever's writing those songs, like, I dig it.
And it's good for their range.
Yeah.
They sound great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I love like shows where like they're singing a song and like the subtext is like identical to like the situation.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yes.
I know exactly what this is about.
It's like Nashville does that like to a T. And I'm like, oh, okay, I wonder what this is about.
Right. But you can do it because country music is just all storytelling.
Yeah. They can get into that. San Diego has some funk. No?
No? Okay. Great. Moving on.
Yeah, so we saw some interesting conflict. This is the conflict, sign language, conflict between Stef and Lena, I thought. Yes. And that also was not resolved. They were arguing about money, and yes, like Lena did get her job back, but like we saw them go to bed angry.
Right. I like when they argue because they make it so real.
It's true.
I just feel like for like the show has set a precedent where they argue, they always make up by the end of the episode, and we never saw them make up. So I just wonder if this is gonna be like an ongoing thing.
I don't think it's gonna be an ongoing thing where it's a heavy issue that like makes the relationship bad.
Yeah.
I just think that it's one of those dynamics that we're gonna see. I mean, how are you not gonna argue?
Yeah.
When you got 5 kids, like. In the house, you know, it's just things that are gonna happen. It's inevitable.
And I don't think that they're gonna break up. They're like the heart and soul of the show. But like, I was just intrigued that they didn't have like the makeup scene.
I almost didn't even notice that because I didn't feel like it was an argument to be resolved. I felt like it just kind of naturally went away.
Right. Because she just said, get your ass in bed and then just don't touch me. And it's like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't
Wake
know.
up.
I was kind of pissed because we sometimes see tender sides of Stef. And, you know, she finally said in this episode, you know, I love the Lena that you're becoming ever since, you know, you really stood up for our son and you quit your job. But then she rags on her about money, and it's like, are you going to be a supportive partner? Like, how are you going to be a supportive partner? I thought that was a little weird. Did you guys feel, because, like, she was kind of saying, in one way, she's like, I mean,
she was having contradicting feelings.
Yeah, like, I support you, but where the hell's the money? And to me, that's not a good partner. A good partner is supportive through and through, and we'll figure this out together, not what are you going to do?
Right. I think she just got scared for a moment because, like she said, they, you know, it's not like they're just together and she decided to quit her job. It's like, no, we're together and we have 5 kids and we're trying to adopt another one.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think it's that she doesn't want to be supportive, but like she's always been the realistic character, and she's saying, how are we going to afford to feed our children?
Right.
Yeah.
Which is true, and that's an issue. I mean, that's so common. I feel like I've heard that fight at my own house growing up. Like, who hasn't? So
I mean, I guess things can't be kumbaya all the time, but I just thought it was kind of like...
I understand, like, because then she's almost making it confusing, because should I have done this or should I have not? And then she's putting Lena in a position where she's like, oh, what should I do? And then falls back into her administrative position. But
then in the end, she was like, oh, you got your job back? Like, okay, we can snuggle, we can kiss. Like,
Show me the
love
paycheck.
You. Yeah.
I mean, I think that also Stef has shown episode after episode that she loves like a really like sporty nightshirt to wear, something with like a number, you know, stripes. Like every episode a new one. So like, how is she gonna afford that?
She's wearing a baseball tee.
Yes,
I know. And they're
she
always
has, you know what?
distressed.
I totally thought that pajamas was so cute. That's funny that she brought it up because I was like, damn, she looks great right
I think they're from Target.
But like, how can she afford it if like, you know, she's the only one
are.
bringing home money?
True statement.
I want to say that the pillow covers were from Target as well.
We're gonna do a single episode of recapping where we just name every item they have and where to get
The
it.
props department can watch our
That'd be a good business. Yeah.
Here's this.
Yeah. So then Steph did get her job back. No, Lena did. Lena got her job back. Mama Bear. Mama Tiger. Mama Bear.
Mama Tiger. I like Tiger.
Tiger.
Yeah.
Let's just call her Lena. All along, I've gotten, this is like reading the things, lesbian vibes from the principal, the new principal. Do y'all feel that?
Oh, no.
Like that
Wouldn't that be
flow
the
from
worst?
her?
I didn't get
I
that
feel like
flow,
girls
but
can't
I
handle
did,
it.
Yeah, I did get it like
a tingle?
a strong presence from her, but I didn't get the lesbian vibe from her.
I
But
hope
that's
that's not
interesting.
there.
Now I'm like, oh, okay, maybe.
I got it mainly last first half of the season, but tonight I saw like some like batting of
They
eyelashes.
cannot deal with cheating.
Oh.
That destroyed Callie Torres and Arizona Robbins on Grey's Anatomy. So.
Oh my God, she's bringing Grey's in again.
Actually,
what
our
was-
Foster's fans love Grey's Anatomy, so you guys know exactly what I'm talking
I know
about.
there's so many Twitter handles Foster Grey.
I didn't even know they broke up.
That's so funny.
Sorry. What were you saying, Jillian, before I
Spoiler.
interrupted you?
I was saying how she comes from a business background, the new principal.
Right.
Yeah.
So she is a strong woman, and we knew that. So I don't think she was giving off lesbian vibes. I just think that she is a strong female, and I can
Aggressive
appreciate
position.
a strong
Okay.
female character.
But she
Me too.
irritates me, actually. Like,
Oh,
she
really?
really.
Why? Because she's
truly
trying to be a
irritates-
boss?
Well, yeah, and because I don't think she sees it so literal, everything that happens, instead of having really any understanding. But you know what I mean? I just felt like the way she handled Lena and the whole situation with Jude and Connor was rude and insensitive in so many ways.
Right? Like, you just walked in here, lady.
Yeah.
Fall back.
Interesting.
For real.
I don't know. Also know like school policy. I'm sure it differs from school to school. But like,
Yeah.
would they actually have to tell the parents?
I think they'd have to discuss it, especially if it was an issue for the household because of what was going on in school.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, if they're gonna put their children in, like, going on a trip, like, you would want supervision.
Yeah.
Like, regardless of them being, if it was boy, like, still, I mean, I wouldn't want my son making out with girls,
Yeah.
you know, because
But this is the issue. Was it a girl or was it Jude and Connor?
Jude and
he,
Connor, right?
I don't know, because I thought that Connor was gonna be angry at saying, why'd you say we made out with girls? But he didn't. He was like, I needed someone not to be a little bitch and tell him what we did.
Which I mean, that was awful for him to say, but
was
him
awful.
saying that kind of cracked me up a little
Me
bit.
too,
I was like,
because
oh,
that was like
ABC
them
babe.
growing up. Yeah, that because that's what would happen. That's what would be said.
So do y'all think
true.
that that's the truth, that they didn't make out with other girls?
I think I could see that. I mean, how many gay boys do you know made out with girls and had sex with girls a lot growing up? Like, I'm sure. Especially because that's just what you do in middle school.
I think
no?
it's both.
You just like
though.
make out.
because they already did that spin or was
it's
it truth or dare spin the bottle.
Spin the bottle, I
Right.
think.
Yeah,
Put
and
the
they all
pressure on.
yeah, and then
It's
they
easy.
almost kissed. So I'm like, it had to have been them or the same situation all
And
over again.
I can imagine, like in 2015, like in where it wouldn't be that weird anymore for kids to be like, okay, like remember when the girls like now. Gavin and Jude have to kiss, you know?
Just
Yeah.
the way that they were talking about it, like it didn't bother me, did it bother you? I just wonder, if he was lying just to protect them? And I also wonder, like, does it matter? Like, do we as the audience have to know, or does that not matter?
That's what I had said in the beginning of the episode to Steph. I was like, I mean, they keep teasing this. It's like this big thing. Like, are we going to find out? But then also, it doesn't really matter because
No.
one of the things that, Hayden said when he came in to talk to us was, yeah, Jude's character is about exploring his sexuality, but it's just, you're going through it
Yeah,
with him.
it could be anything because Jude could have made out with someone else that Gavin liked again.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
maybe Jude just was in a weird position where he didn't want to make out, so that's why they were mad at each other because he's like, I don't want to make out with a girl.
Yeah. I hope they get back together, though, as friends at least.
right? They will.
Johnner. I still think it's Johnner.
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 That'd be nice.
Johnner for the win.
They're such cute
Oi.
friends.
I think though that all along the Fosters has like kind of like set up for us. If there's gonna be like something big, we're gonna definitely like we're gonna like have the breadcrumbs laid
Right.
out in front of us. So I feel like this is something that like could be bigger.
Yeah, it'll
leading
probably
up
blow
to
up.
something.
I think it'll eat up Jude inside.
Yeah. But in a lot of times, though, they're clever about it. Like with Sophia tonight, they kind of set up that she's in the bathtub and maybe she's going to engage in self-harm. But nope, it's just the dad. But no, we were right all along. And it's
Yeah,
like,
I
oh. Yeah,
I
like,
thought you said
that
I
was
really
clever.
thought they were gonna do something. I thought they were gonna do something bad.
With her in the bathtub?
Yeah, but then I
Yeah.
thought, wait, you can't drown yourself.
Well,
Can you?
but it shows
I don't
you.
think I can drown myself.
But it
It's like
showed,
that shallow.
but it showed you like her mental state though. You know?
Yeah.
Well, you know, with like Disneyland, when you're like in the haunted mansion and there's the portrait, and then it expands, and you see like he's actually like naked, like wearing boxers on like a tightrope, and then there's a crocodile. I thought it was gonna be like expanding down the bathtub, and she's like, no, just covered in blood,
I thought she was gonna be covered in blood
and then
also.
like rose petals everywhere.
Yeah.
And like poetry's playing.
Right? No, I
I
thought
don't know what kind of twisted sick.
Oh, sorry.
melodramatic.
Yeah,
but-
I did think that the handling of it was very like sensitive and like necessary. The way the parents' reactions.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yes, the parents' reactions, which she drives me crazy, and I thought her whole issue right now is driving me nuts. I'm
Sophia?
like, yes.
Because it's always
I'm
little
like,
girls who get that dramatic,
But also,
that
where does it come?
sensitive.
But I wonder, where does it come from? Because if this is not, the parents seem pretty shocked,
Right.
which was surprising to me because
I thought that was an issue.
Last
that they knew
season,
about.
before you were here, Hannah, we had always talked about how we saw Sophia in long sleeves, so we thought she might be a cutter.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because
we never thought that.
Yeah, and she was always in a sweater or something, and we weren't really sure because we kind of thought she was a little crazy. She had it in her eyes.
Yeah.
But for the way that they did it this time, I mean, I was shocked. I didn't think that she was going to do that. We all audibly gasped while we were watching it. So
You guys did. I had already watched it, so it was so funny to me watching them all be like,
I was like, she is not going to do that.
Yeah. I mean, all along also she's dressed like a 40-year-old mom.
Yes.
It's like her mom is like, this is cute, I'll get one for my daughter.
Jeffrey, she is wearing
No.
the tweed jacket that Callie said she thought was cute.
oh,
She's just, you know what? She's just one of those
Touche.
sick
Nice eye.
girls. I don't know.
Right. And you know what? Like, with the whole you guys saying that she was maybe a cutter beforehand, like, I genuinely think the issue she's going through has been deep-seated for a while with her family and just the way that she's been treated and stuff like that. I just hate that they're bringing it up and bringing it to a head right now when there's that whole issue with her joining the family or not, or being adopted. I feel like it kind of makes everything seem a little bit silly all of a sudden. You know what I mean? It takes away from the actual issue between whether or not she should be
Do that.
adopted by the family, and I hate that.
But I think the reason why they're doing it, and, you know, argue with me if you don't agree, but Callie is a very compassionate character. And when somebody is suffering, she shows emotion.
Right.
So when Robert was upset, she put his hand on her back.
Her hand on his back.
Yeah, her hand on his back. And I just think that was a signifier to let the audience know that she does care.
Yeah, of course.
Even though she's playing it off like she doesn't, she does care. And who knows, maybe she'll help him through this.
Yeah.
I hope so.
It's too bad that Sophia is acting the way that she is, because it's one of those things, and girls or people really do it where they say, if you don't, I'm gonna kill myself. Like, that is a desperate attempt of, like, a cry for help, like attention. Like,
Yeah.
hear the attention. Like, you don't say that. And she's like, no, I mean it. But, like, why would you say that? Why would you put that on someone? Like, she's just such a young, lost little girl.
Yeah.
Right? And I understand that they're trying to, like, tackle a huge topic, and I appreciate that. I just, like, I love Kerr Smith so much. And I'm like,
So do I.
please,
He's
let's-
everything.
Let's not ruin this for
Yeah.
him. Please.
It's just like obviously such a tricky subject, because like when someone is thinking about killing themselves, like if they do like try to and it's like unsuccessful, then they're in the hospital and like they're getting better and they're getting like constant care. But like when you try like this, but there's no like, you know, actual body harm, it's like you need to then like as like the parents go and like get them help and make sure like you have to keep like a vigilant eye on them.
Yeah. It just messes everything up, and that's stress. And then you already know that it's like so embedded that how do you even approach the situation?
Yeah.
I almost wish Callie would have said, instead of just being like, I don't want to see Sophia either, that she would have said she doesn't want to see her until Sophia gets help or gets better or starts on that path. You know
Well,
what
she
I
didn't
mean?
even know about that yet.
That was before.
Yeah,
that was a
that was
scene
before.
before.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's what, and then like for Sophia to act the way that she does, like it was just weird. And I'm more angry because I feel like the parents should tell Sophia, like, to sit her down and be like, look, this is a very sensitive subject and you don't understand it. Like, explain to your kid what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. So what do you think is going to happen with the custody battle? Is that why we see in the previews for next week Callie's running? Or is it a different reason?
I don't know, but her running just makes me mad.
Every time.
She left a note this time, though.
That's true. Should we jump to predictions?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And now, your
That was a good
AfterBuzz TV
First episode.
Yeah, as always, they're tackling a lot. Does anybody have a prediction they're dying to get off their chest?
Wyatt is still in love with Callie, so of course he's going to make it okay for her to run away with him. Thank you, Wyatt. Thank you so much. Let's go back to Indiana.
Callie usually, like Jillian pointed out, is said that Callie's a compassionate person, and she makes these crazy moves, like for the sake of somebody else, like to protect Jude, for this and that.
And then she just, it's like, then this is where her immaturity comes in and her naiveness. It's like, but do you know how much more work you're doing actually?
Yeah, of course, and that's why like she's a child, literally. You know, I just wonder like, is there going to be like a reason that she's going to run away for the sake of somebody, like for Sophia? because like deep down she knows that this is like a massive issue and like she wants to eliminate herself from the equation.
And that she just doesn't want to be adopted by Robert. I don't know.
But I think her doing it is going to push Brandon further away, which bothers me because she's reacting like he just accused her of doing.
Which, you know what? When he said that, I loved it.
Right?
I was like,
So
whoa,
true.
you just nailed it on the head. Because that's exactly what she's done. I wish that we would have said that on the show. Like our after show.
You just
that's
did.
what she does.
No, Brandon like nailed it to her. Yeah. Nailed the note to her.
Yeah.
Jillian has something brewing.
Well, it's not really brewing. The preview really didn't tell us much. So it's kind of hard to predict. But I hope we see some more of Daphne and Tasha. Because I really do like them. And I think they add to the story. And, you know,
It's nice to have someone else, right?
Yeah, she always sort of talks sense into Callie. So hopefully they have a nice heart-to-heart. And maybe it either gets Callie to come back or stops Callie from leaving.
Yeah.
Because we don't actually see Callie go anywhere. We see a note, we see a bag, and then we see her sitting on a bench with Wyatt.
Ready to go.
What if she does end up going to like stay with Sophia and her father, and like that's her big move, and she's leaving a note like that?
That's a really
Oh
good
my
idea.
God, girl.
That just came to me.
No, maybe it's summertime and she's going after Brandon.
Oh, it's gonna flash forward.
Let's do it.
There's so many possibilities.
That would really make sense. Although I guess she wouldn't need to write a note. I know. I to explain herself to be dramatic. Sure.
Okay.
To just be like,
Interesting.
don't come after me. I love you guys.
Or what if it's Mariana's note? Because they're having an issue with her and Matt. So maybe it's not even
it's
Callie's
Callie.
note.
We all know it's Callie.
Listen, I thought that Sophia was going to do something in that bathroom today, and they flipped the switch on me. So
Well, no,
I
right
think
when
they
I
can
saw
flip the
her, I
switch.
knew it. I just had the feeling. I was like, oh, it's not her.
Yeah.
You know, it just
Well, you must be psychic.
Well, I just, you know, you gotta
feel
really
deep
feel
down.
the characters out.
Hilarious. You know, they introduced that new teacher today at the school. I think there's going to be like a small, like, very casual scene, like in the janitor's office, where they're like getting like a broom and he's getting a dustpan, and he's like, I really wish that Brandon would go to Idlewild, and she'd be like, wait, I'm sorry, what? And then her voice would do that. And then she'd be like, Brandon, you have to go to Idlewild.
Well, no, but he already.
good.
Oh, Lena,
Oh,
you
you're
mean?
right, because
Lena.
They'll tell Lena.
they don't know. They only know about Albuquerque.
Yeah.
You're right.
I think they're going to tell that way, and they're going to be like, okay, let me talk some sense into you.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they're done.
I like all these predictions.
Thank
we
you.
have a lot to
Those
look
are
forward
good.
to.
We have so much to look forward to until next week.
Yeah. Where can
What? Ask me what?
Where can we find you on the social media?
Oh my God, thank you for asking. I'm on Twitter, JeffMasters1. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on XTube. I'm on, wait, what?
What?
What are you on, Jillian?
Not on that. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Jillian Leff. And I also host American Horror Story, which the finale airs tomorrow. So be sure to tune into that.
And I'm on Instagram and Twitter at the Hotshot Dude. I know, it's goofy.
That's awesome. I hope everyone just saw my facial reaction to that. That was sick. Well, you can find me at Stephanie Giorgi, Giorgi, and on Instagram at SteffiG47.
Oh my God,
guys.
this
Love
was
you
so
guys.
much fun. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Goodbye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.